Yes. And I always said that the only benefit that these mullahs had for us is that finally, after 1400 years, Iranians realized that Islam wasn't for us. We shouldn't have keep it. We shouldn't have fought for it or defend it at all because it wasn't in our nature to be this ruthless. It wasn't beneficial for us because it always prevent us to get to high points. Like every time in the history of Iran, when you look that there would be a king or someone who wants to make Iran great, there is a propaganda regarding Islam, like Islam and the beliefs, so the regime will collapse and it's changed. This was the main demonstration because any other countries that are fighting against this radicalists usually didn't weren't that much vocal. There are activists going out having their platforms, but there wasn't the demonstration of the people unified outside of the country saying this is happening and trying to take a picture or filming it, sending it out, like forcing other outlets or other people in any other languages to publish it. And I feel like not only we will gonna pass this, uh, get over this type of belief, but also we will show the world that it's okay if you stand against it.
Yeah,
It's mandatory to stand against it.
yeah, yeah. I definitely see that too in Iran. I see that in the future, once the Ayatollah is completely overthrown and done away with, and justice comes down, however that looks, whether that's like if they have crimes against humanity courts or whatever, or somebody airstrikes them or the people grab them in the streets, I don't know, but whatever it is, once it gets overturned and the Shah returns and Iran turns back into Iran, I feel like that they will be a type of a lighthouse to the rest of the world when it comes to Islam, really.
Yeah. It's like, sorry, one second. Honestly, the main reason actually for Iranian is that we weren't like Arabi Saudi, that the majority of people were Muslims. Or if you want to compare Iran to any other Middle Easterns, you can't because we're having multiple people with different languages, with different beliefs, different cultures. Even the traditions are like everywhere you go is different, and we accept each other's differences, different, even color skins. So we accepted these differences, and you can't find such a variety in any other countries in the Middle East. So we have 4 seasons every day of the year, and at the same time, multiple people with different cultures, different language, and every difference is accepted. So when you're having that and showing to the world that, listen, Islam is not a point. Like, this is the sample of being secular. You can believe your beliefs, whatever religion you believe in. If you want to even have the religion or not, and have a successful life or country, and you will we I think that we will show the world that, okay, this is how it goes. It shouldn't be forced upon anyone. And uh freedom means like you're free to basically practice whatever you want. as long as you don't harm a group of people or even yourself, as long as you're successful, you're understanding, and you're kind to people.
Yeah. I feel like there'll also be a lighthouse in the sense of not just warning the world about what happens if you allow a radical Islamic regime to take over your country, but also, like you said, showing that it's more than okay to stand against it. It's mandatory to stand against it. And I really feel like, I don't know, for whatever reason, that the West has become so far left and politically correct and everything, and they just act whatever that is about. But I feel like Iran, a free Iran, will break that off of the global idea that you have to be so, well, just smile at them while they kill you. You know what I mean? Because the Iranian people went through so much, they went through too much. There's not going to be any of that. Well, we'll just be nice to them now after the fact. That's never going to be there. So
No.
that they'll definitely be, they're not going to be afraid to be bold and brash and say, we are not going to allow this to come in here ever again. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, it's like at this point, if you're asking, I mean, people in Iran is definitely not even thinking about these type of stuff right now, but it would be the aftermath. But for us in diaspora, if you ask majority of the people what kind of wing you would more leaning towards, it was more liberal and left. It was like more accepted, more open, like whatever. But from what we see from the left and what the left, I mean, the world's left did to the whole society in general, all of us are like, nope, this is not being left. Like, you have
Yeah.
to be tolerated, like, tolerance, sure. You have to accept people's differences, sure, as long as it doesn't harm the society or you or your family.
Yeah. And that should be
It
common
shouldn't,
sense.
exactly. It's like you see with left every single time they have a trend. Like in pandemic, it was like you have to force your children and encourage your children to change their gender. What? Why?
There's no words for it.
Yeah. And like, where's your common sense when your home is in danger? Like, you have so many people, illegal people here, and you're like, how are you letting your children go out and feeling safe about it? And you're advocating for those who might kill your children. And because they
Exactly.
didn't knock to your door doesn't mean that it doesn't happen to you,
Uh-huh.
you know? And it's like, more we look at the whole concept, specifically what world's left did to us, and then when we are living in these countries and seeing the left is like absolutely is, I'm so sorry, but useless.
Uh-huh.
Like you see Europe's left wing is like absolutely silent or against doing anything for us.
Mm.
You see liberals in Canada are absolutely silent. They're
Mm.
not even recognize the whole issue.
Mm.
Or in America, I haven't heard anything about left wing, I mean, uh Democrats. Haven't
Yeah.
heard anything about them, like from them. And when
Mm-mm.
you're looking at it, it's like, well, they're literally cutting off from humanity. It's like, what is the benefit for me? If it has benefit for me, I'm gonna, like address it, or if not, so it's none of my business.
Uh-huh.
Or if I like, for instance, I looked at the report about ICE activities, and I was like, okay, Obama's time, Biden's time, they were more active. So again, left is like playing tricks. Like, why
Mhm.
exactly? For what cost? Like, your children is going to be in danger, not anybody else. And why? You don't have any common sense.
Mm.
And those people who are like blindly following it, it's like, what happens to you?
I don't understand that
Honestly.
at all.
Yeah. So, what I'm thinking about the future is that we set the bar, we correct the bar actually, saying, okay, you're allowed to be liberal or Democrat or left as long as you don't harm your societies. Like,
Yeah,
when you harm your society, you have to stand against it. Is the
yeah.
point of being human.
I think that maybe one day in the future, as everything gets corrected, do you think that the far left wing will be seen like the way that like the Nazis are today? I mean, an example of don't go that direction, stay away from that direction.
Probably, but I feel like something has to happen here. Like, something significant has to fail significantly by the hands of left, so the people realize, okay, to reverse it, we go through hell. So this has to be corrected. Because the way that they're going, every single time it gets worse.